Welcome back to Whatever You Need. Today, we delve into a surprising and emotional story that's been buzzing around the Turkish entertainment world. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the join button for extra support to help us keep bringing these kinds of stories to you. Now, let's dive into a tale of love, regret, and the complexities of moving on. Elçin Sangu has made a bold revelation that has sent shockwaves through both the media and the hearts of fans. With candid words and an unfiltered honesty, the renowned actress made a statement that no one was expecting. In an exclusive interview, Elson confessed that her former co-star, Barış Arduç, has yet to fully move on from their past relationship. Baris still lives in the shadow of what we were, she remarked, leaving a trail of questions, speculation, and divided opinions in her wake. This unexpected confession came during an otherwise relaxed and routine interview in Istanbul. The discussion had initially focused on Elson's career, her recent projects, and her future plans. But everything shifted when the journalist asked her about her history with Baris. With a deep breath, Elson looked directly into the camera and made her bold claim. "I don't like to talk about the past, but there are some things that just can't stay hidden." Baris hasn't closed that chapter. Within moments, her words ignited a firestorm on social media. Fans quickly took to Twitter, Instagram, and other platforms to voice their opinions. Hashtags such as #ElsonSpeaks and #BarisandElson began trending, sparking an intense online debate. Some fans supported Elson's transparency, praising her for not hiding her feelings. Others, however, felt she had reopened old wounds, pointing out that her comments may have stirred emotions that had long since settled. "Sometimes silence hurts more than words," one fan commented, while another observed, "If Elson says he's still thinking about her, it must mean there's something more to it." But what truly shocked fans wasn't just Elson's initial statement, it was what happened next. According to an anonymous source close to the actress, Baris had reached out to Elson multiple times in recent weeks. There were texts, phone calls, and even a coincidental meeting at a private event. "Baris is sorry, and he's made that clear," the source revealed. Sometimes his messages sound like a goodbye, but other times, they read like a confession of love. This information raised more questions than answers, further blurring the lines between what was real and what was simply speculation. Baris, according to insiders, was still grappling with feelings he couldn't entirely shake. "When you love someone deeply, time doesn't always heal all wounds," the source shared, fueling a new wave of intrigue and emotional turmoil among fans. Could a reunion be on the horizon, or was this merely the end of an emotional chapter that never truly closed? Amid the buzz, Elson broke her silence once again, but this time it was on her personal social media. She posted a thought-provoking image with a phrase that left her followers guessing, "Sometimes, you have to let the past walk on its own." This cryptic message, combined with the timing, made fans believe it was directed at Baris. To fuel the speculation, some even claimed that Baris had liked the post, only to remove it later, a small gesture, but one that sent social media into overdrive. Just days later, the media caught Baris leaving a film set in Istanbul. When approached by reporters and asked about Elson's comments, his response was brief but laden with meaning. He smiled faintly and said, "There are things only we understand. Not everything needs to be explained." The enigmatic nature of his words left fans and journalists alike wondering if he was hinting at something deeper, a silent acknowledgement of feelings that hadn't yet been fully expressed. Baris's cryptic response, paired with his refusal to clarify, only fueled speculation further. For days, media outlets and fans analyzed every detail of his words, body language, and actions. Journalists claimed that shortly after the interview, Baris had sent Elson a private message. Allegedly, it read, "Not everything we keep silent about stops hurting." While the authenticity of this message couldn't be verified, it quickly went viral, reigniting rumors that the emotional bond between the two was far from over. The drama took another turn when, at a charity event in Istanbul, Elson and Baris were photographed separately but within minutes of each other. Elson entered the venue first, wearing a stunning black dress, her face serene yet distant. Moments later, Baris arrived, and as the crowd began to buzz, the two briefly locked eyes. There were no words exchanged, but the tension in the room was palpable. One eyewitness described the moment, saying, "He was looking at her with a mixture of nostalgia and sadness." That fleeting interaction, though brief, was enough for the press to declare it a silent reunion. Social media erupted with theories, as fans carefully dissected every photograph of the two, looking for clues. "Love doesn't always die, sometimes it just changes shape," one fan wrote on Instagram, capturing the sentiment of many. The idea that their connection had morphed into something new, but not yet fully gone, resonated with thousands of followers. However, the most unexpected moment came the following night, when Baris posted a photo of a sunset on his Instagram, accompanied by a short but powerful caption, "Some endings are just pauses." The post received thousands of comments, with fans divided on its meaning. Some interpreted it as a message aimed at Elson, while others thought it was Baris's way of putting an end to the speculation once and for all. The post was deleted within hours, adding another layer of mystery to the already complex situation. On the other hand, Elson's inner circle was doing its best to keep the situation under control. A close friend of the actress spoke out, clarifying that Elson wasn't seeking attention or controversy, she was simply being honest. She didn't expect her words to have such a profound impact. "They brought back some very intense memories for her," the friend said. Meanwhile, Baris was spotted in Nisantaşı, sitting in a cafe with a close friend, looking pensive and distracted. Witnesses observed him checking his phone repeatedly, seemingly waiting for an important message. "I'm not sure if it was just a coincidence, but he seemed to be reading something that was weighing on him," one observer remarked. Soon after, rumors began circulating that Elson had sent Baris a message that afternoon. According to leaks, the message read, "Time cannot erase what the soul refuses to let go of." The phrase quickly spread across social media, sparking even more debate. Was it a final farewell, or was it an invitation to reconnect? As the drama continued to unfold, both Elson and Baris remained largely silent. Neither has made any further public statements, and their social media accounts have been quiet. However, a new rumor emerged, claiming that the two had secretly met at a restaurant on the Sesame Coast. A source suggested they spent hours talking privately, without the interference of cameras or press. If true, this could be the beginning of a new chapter, or the final closure of a story that has captured the imagination of many. What do you think about the story of Elson and Baris? Is there still hope for a reunion, or is it time to let go? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and support us by clicking the join button. Whatever you need, we've got you covered.